call him to you. Good boy, good boy. Have him sit. And then when he kind of gives you a little, say, okay, when he looks at you and gives you a little like, what do you want, Mom? Right then, right there. Free. Free. Good boy, good boy. Because ultimately, off-leash recall, he just wants to go be free again. So that's the best reinforcement for recalling, to go again. So call him again.
Touch. Yes.
Ask for that sit. Good boy, good boy. So this is you okay? Yeah, I mean.
You're a strong boy.
I know. So he's about to do it again. So don't forget an NOPE. Okay. And that pull would have been a good one. The one when he pulled himself by accident for your nope. That's that strength of that.
Oh, if I had said nope right then.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick,
So
let's go.
Let's go. And so let's walk back out this way. Say, let's go.
Rick, let's go.
Pop it. Yeah, good boy. When he is doing what you want, don't forget to say good.
Good.
Say, Rip, let's go.
Rick, let's go.
Good.
Yes, good.
So I like the recall to come all the way in and sit right now, because that drive-by he was showing at first, which I know he knows what come is, but he's getting messy with it.
Yeah.
He's a well-trained dog, but he's getting messy because you're not like enforcing the finish.
No,
So, but that's,
yeah.
when we do off-leash recall, that's big picture ending.
Rip.
Okay, there you just said Rip.
Come.
And you acted as if Rip was to me, just seems you should have popped harder.
As soon as he doesn't come.
Yeah, when you watch this, because I'm still recording, you said, Rip, come. You kind of did a half pull, and he kind of came and stood there, and then you just did, and he stopped, and you went, Rip.
Yeah.
And that was like that should have been the leash pop.
Okay.
Because Rip, chasing a bunny is no consequence to him. A good leash pop is more of a consequence.
No. Seats.
So
Good.
keep doing the play and the reinforcement so he likes to come to you. But you have to be a little firmer when you're, because he's well trained, as I was saying, and he's getting messy because you're not following through all the way. So the big picture with the recall is going to... Nice, that was a good one.
Seats.
Keep him there for a second. This is the end of your recall. But when we start with e-collar, we're not going to look for this today. Okay. But in 2 weeks, this is how I want the recall to become all the way and sit down, look at me, okay, free. But when we start adding e-collar, I don't want to expect all this initially. Okay? But remember, this is the finish. So keep this picture in mind, and you can practice this. And I like to look for eye contact for the free. Okay. Like literally, do it one more time. I'll show you.
Yes.
Good boy, go. So again, you just said sit. That would have been almost a nope because he was running by you. Right there. Free! Free! Sell him free. Yeah, he doesn't know. He's like, who are you, lady? Nope. Yeah, we're not going to pee on it, dude.
Good.
We're going to just stop the peeing for right now. Let's be more engaged with Mom. So again, that's the finish, but we're not going to go to that right now.
Okay.
So that's part 2, but you can practice that just like we're already doing. But when we get to e-collar work, don't throw that on yet. Okay. Bring it back on later.
Don't throw the sit on. Okay.
Yeah, because once we put e-collar on, he's going to be like, whoa, what's going on? And I don't want to make all that stuff at the end happen. I just want to get back into a reward phase of break. Be free. You'll understand, I think, more as we go along. I think because you're not dealing with multiple dogs, instead of just saying, Rip, come, Rip, sit, Rip, whatever.
Yes.
I would just be like, nope, sit, come. I mean, good boy. If he were way out there and he's not near you or not looking at you, then you can engage his name to get him to look at you. But I wouldn't just be saying, Farah, sit. Farah, do you want this? Farah, how's it going? Farah, Farah.
I don't know. One of the trainers said that, but to get his attention, he was like, when you say his name, it's like saying, hey, Farah. you're saying like.
Well, right. It is like sit. But so if you're right here with me, I don't need to say, hey, Farah. Because you're the only one here. And I know he's here, but
Yeah.
I could say,
Right.
hey, Farah. But we're literally standing there.
Good.
Hey, Farah, do you want to come in? Or do you want to come in? And you would either one. So when he's with you and right next to you, you're just using his name a lot. And the reason mostly why I'm saying that is because sometimes you're just saying his name and not giving information.
Yeah.
That's more why I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'd rather, like, he came up here and I was like, nope, like, nope, and a little knee.
Rips. Should I make him
So you
sit?
just did it again.
Oh, I know. Should I make him sit? Or...
No, it's just kind of like at the car.
Okay, so
the
what's
idea-
door protocol?
The idea, okay, remember at the car? It's the same concept.
it's
It's the
the-
same idea. It's like, don't
the
just
pushing-
rush. Yes,
pushiness.
it's the pushiness.
Rip.
And if we were going, if he knew this was a place where we go to play and he's all excited, I'd be cool with it.
Right.
But right now, we're just trying to get you to have a
so
little
it's
more
like-
authority and him to be less pushy over your.
Okay.
You're not pushy, and he is. So I'm trying to get you to be a little more pushy. So when we put him, okay, listen to this concept. When you put him in a sit, it's fine. It helps him, but it's not teaching him not to be pushy. You're just asking for a different behavior.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes I don't care what the other behavior a dog wants to do, as long as they understand, just stop being pushy at this moment. And they can figure out when when he starts to get excited around a door, whether it's the car door or the house door. And again, we don't have a fenced yard, so it's,
Right.
and we want to go hiking on trailheads
Yeah.
and there's no fences. So we need this calmness around thresholds for their safety. So it's less about making him sit. It's more about stop being pushy. So when I open this, say NOPE and give a pop. Well, so good. Good. Let's go, bud. So he looked at me and I wanted to roar that.
Yeah.
And when you see this, you'll see that.
Okay.
And do not let him pee in here because there are a lot of dog smells. I try to clean it up, but don't let him pee. I don't know if he would. But if there was an indoor space he would pee in, it's probably here. Because there's been hundreds of dogs through here. That makes sense? When you're bribing or trading, it's kind of like what I said outside there. You're giving him something else. You're not teaching him actually what you truly wanted, which to me was like, don't go through the door. And for you, it's like, drop the pillow. You're just doing something different. So therefore, it's an incompatible behavior. So he still never really learned the out or my expectation around the door.
Oh, no.
Nice. So I think of things as active training versus passive training. And right now we're just letting him walk around. This would be passive training, meaning we are watching you. Pay attention to him like you have a small child, toddler with a pool. Like you're like eyes in the back of your head. And when he does something wrong, tell him no, and then give him the little aversive or the big aversive from you after, because your aversives are small. Like it would be nope, good, exactly like that, good. So, and then active training is like doing the play and working on sits and the let's going, because I'm with you and we're doing something. But now I'm just watching to see what you're gonna do, and I feel like not letting him get away with naughty things is really important. And that's the passive training part. Good boy, buddy. And I'm going to have you video that. I don't know if you know. Let's see. And I got to watch the floor. Out. Nope. Out. Yes! Good. Out. Yes! Good boy. But if I were outside, I'd go crazy. So now we're competing. Oh, see, we were competing with the food over there, but I got it back. Out. Yes.
You wanna play? You wanna play? You wanna play?
And just throw it against the door behind you. You're really excited. Maybe a different, like now I might be like, oh, let's try a different toy. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Nice. Good boy. And then just careful of the floor. So, yeah, nice. Good boy, you got it. So this is how you're going to build your competitive game. You know, so work on your chase and catch. Yeah. Now, keep holding while you try to grab that other little tether also. When you're tugging with him, try to grab that little tether or you have a little bit of a longer one. So when you do ask for the out, you've got the ball in one hand and the tether in the other, and then you give it a tug, tug, tug. So ask for an out.
Out.
Tug, tug, tug.
Good.
And then, yes, perfect.
Out.
And tug, tug, tug.
Out.
Nope,
Nope.
nope. Nope, drop it.
Out.
You drop it, drop it. Keep going. Yeah. So I'm going to have you slow down. Tug, tug, tug. Keep holding it. Yep. And don't hide the toy. Just now go slowly. Say out.
Out.
Keep it there. But see how you pulled it back? Keep it in his, let it be in his mouth. I want it to be like, here's the mouth. And you say out. I want his mouth to go away, not the ball to go away.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
so say out and keep your hand there. But see, you pulled your hand up again. Say out, leave it right there.
Put out.
Perfect. Now say yes and give it back. And let him win it this time. Do you, I think hopefully you'll see the difference in this video of that. Because anytime you go like this, even the slightest thing, it creates drive and he wants the ball again. So I want you to say out. The ball doesn't move, but he leaves it. And even if he leaves it, you're not stealing it away again. So, yeah. So grab the little tether again. And again, probably a little bit longer would be helpful.
Out. Yes.
And then
Out.
tug, tug. Yes!
Yes.
And give it. Yeah. Yeah. And then let him win. So that's how you're going to work on it. And if he's getting the handle, then you'd say nope. But we'll clean that up. Good boy, good boy. But see how he just wants to mouth it?
Yeah. That's his.
Out. Yes. Good boy. Good. Watch when I say the yes. Out. Yes. Good. Okay. You hit that. If you want some water, tell him NOPE.
Nope.
So the cold is that right one, yeah. Because this is still part of the game. Remember, we tried to do this. Nope. And pet him. Say, good game, buddy. All done. So this would be the ending of your game. Again, like you're in the locker room having Gatorade together or whatever. Good boy. Good game. Back into the passive training. When he walked over there and walked away without doing anything, sniffed and left on his own, don't forget you're good. And now look at the engagement. Like he's like, okay, Mom, cool, cool, cool. So these little bits of homework are things that you're going to practice in different moments. But this passive training bit is huge. The active is the play. The active is sit. Free. And then feed him food, but I don't have any. Sorry, buddy. That was kind of a jip. And stay in that reward phase. Stay in that reward phase. But the passive training is, oh, there you go. The passive training is helping him realize don't pee all over. Don't pee 100 times. We don't have to mark 100 times. Let him pee 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And then he's going to be like, okay, Mom, then what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And if you're on a hike, you're just let's going him a lot.
Okay.
And if you're in a place like this, you're like, well, let's play. Or if you're really done with him, put him back in his crate because you don't want to deal with him anymore.
Yeah.
So I look at it as active training, passive training, crate time. Passive, he's whining.
Yeah.
I would say NOPE.
No.
But
That's
bad
right.
timing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that. But you see those 3, that's kind of how I'm thinking in my mind. And I know Tioga at this point, you can get more water if you want. I don't need to put Tioga in a crate because he just knows how to chill out and go to his bed.
Okay.
So-
I mean, like this morning when we were in the hotel, he just slept. But no. He slept. Oh, is that?
Oh, my check. Gosh. Yes, if you're not there watching him and paying attention to him, he's not a puppy, but he's new to you, so treat him like a puppy. So you're either active, passive, or you're like, I gotta go just take a shower, crate, or pen, whatever, you have an X pen or something. You know what I mean? Those 3, like if you think of your day as in that, and if you ever get another dog, same thing, especially a young dog. Wait.
You inspired me to
Yeah.
get another dog.
But wait,
I'm gonna wait a year.
at least, and then talk to me.
Okay.
And then we'll help you find one together.
Okay. Obsession.
So say no, pick up that thing and pop. Hard, more. And that last one, if you would have done like 4 of those, I would have been okay with it. Or 1 twice as hard as that.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to keep just bugging him with little pops.
Good.
Perfect. So instead of removing this
Right.
or throwing treats over there, we just say, you can't chew that.
Right.
I don't care what else you do right now, can't chew it. However, if you were at home and you had free time, be like, let's go play. Because that's the dog you got.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately,
No,
but
I mean
let's go for a run. Let's
Yeah.
go for a bike ride.
Is that one?
Tell him I don't, yeah, that was pretty good. Tell him
Good.
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 So the nope
So.
will help him sometimes.
Okay.
But at some point, you got to just stop saying nope.
And do something.
Yeah.
And what is it? Is that what's happening right now? He's kind of like, what are we doing? This is so boring.
Yeah,
I hate
totally.
it. Okay.
I don't know if he hates it. Tell him. Well, wait.
No.
But because he keeps going over to the table,
Yeah.
like we've noped that table 20 times.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just be like, I want to go into quit, but we're not. Nope. I don't, but that's a new sniff, so
Yeah.
I'll let that be now. But I'm not going to do quit right now. But we're going to talk about it
Okay.
at some point.
I've-
Because after
I've
5
seen it on
times, I'm like,
YouTube.
dude, yeah. So watch that
The
again.
quit event.
And this is when, like, if you're at home, you're like, okay, great, go to bed, take a nap.
Should I
Or,
put him in the crate?
nah, because we're almost done here. Or you're going to say, let's go for a walk. Yeah, let's go for a walk or a bike ride. And you're going to go do something with him. Or do you want to play? Whatever your thing is. Or put him in the crate. Because like now we're trying to talk about other things. So that's when you're like, okay, I don't want, but that thing, I don't know. I was going to see if he was going to hump it, but that wasn't it. He just likes to rip it up, which doesn't matter what he does. Which doesn't, I don't care what he does. But
No, he just wants to chew it.
yeah, and that point is like, instead of moving it, and I'm like, pick that up. And what I meant was pick up the tag, and you were ready to pick up the bed. So that's where your brain is like, let's just move it away.
Yeah.
But you want to go on the treadmill maybe? You want to teach him, I don't care what you do, but don't chew that. And if we always remove everything
Right.
or throw treats over there to distract him from it, then he never learns that's off limits to him. That's the beauty of the passive training
Right.
that I say and other dog trainers say.